Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about Dukan Diet. So, what is it, and is it really can help us to lose fat? So, first, it was created by Dr. Dukan, a French general practitioner who specialized in weight management. And Dukan Diet is a high protein and low carbon weight loss diet that is claimed to produce the rapid weight loss without hunger. And in fact, the Dukan diet is split into four phases. So first is attack phase. It's around 1 to 7 days. So you start a diet by eating unlimited lean protein plus 1.5 tablespoons of oat bran per day. And the attack phase is primarily based on high protein food. So basically, you can eat lean beef, turkey, chicken, all kind of eggs and tofu, even seafood, but they all need to be cooked with low oil and low salt. So second phase is cruise phase. It's about 1 to 12 months. You can eat lean protein and non-starchy vegetables. So for example, like spinach. And third phase is consolidation phase. It's about 5 days for every pound you lose in phase one and phase two. So you can eat unlimited lean protein and vegetables, and one like little bit carbon and fat, just 1 or 2 slices of bread per day. And first phase is stabilization phase. Is you just follow the guideline in phase three, but you can eat more carbon and more fat if you want. Just make sure your weight can remain stable. So basically, you can't eat high carbohydrates food and high fat food such as pizza, pasta, bread, and you should try to avoid sugar. In all this, and especially in attack phase, you should try to avoid high intensity exercise because it can cause hypoglycemia. Okay, so in part two, let's talk about the scientific explanation of Dukan diet. So first, how the body processes majority micronutrients. So food is composed of proteins, carbohydrates, and fat. These nutrients are chewed by us and they go into stomach. Some carbohydrates and proteins are broken down into glucose and amino acids by enzyme. And then this food goes into the small intestine where most proteins and carbohydrates are broken down. And also fat is also broken down into fatty acids. These breakdown nutrients are then absorbed by the small intestine and circulated through the blood stream in body. So second, how the body use food to create energies. Some of the glucose, just like we said above, some of the glucose is used to make energy and maintain blood glucose level, while any excess will be stored as glycogen in the muscle and the liver for later use. And for amino acids, our body usually use it to create tissues and maintain our immune systems. After that, rest of them are stored in muscle, and the other will turn into glucose to create energy. Similarly, fatty acids are absorbed and it is used in energy supply, while rest of them will form fat again and then stored in our body. So no matter it's glycogens or amino acids, they all used by the mitochondria to produce energy and use this energy to maintain our body temperature, our thinking. So basically, 70% of the energy created is used for metabolism. So that means nerve transmissions, maintain our temperatures and muscle movements, and other 30% is used for physical activities. Okay, third, how the Dukan diet affect your metabolism? As we know, eating proteins make you feel full, and therefore Dukan diet make you eat less. This diet avoid carbohydrate and fat intake to achieve weight loss. So in this case, the only way to create energy is use fat and proteins. And your body's metabolic rate will also increase significantly more after you eating proteins than you eat carbon or fat, and therefore in the result your energy expenditure is bigger than your energy intake. So in part 3, first question is Dukan diet really can help us to lose weight? The answer is yes, because there is a study in Polish women who followed the Dukan diet shows that they lose 33 pounds in 8 to 10 weeks. In this case, it shows that Dukan diet does help us to lose weight. It helps to create an energy gap between expenditure and intake, and this is the basic rules in losing weight. But there's another question is it safe? So, in fact, it's not. The Dukan diet limits many food and severely lack of balance of nutrition and dietary fiber. The research published in Cell in 2016 shows that lack of dietary fiber in food, the number of beneficial bacteria protecting large intestine will be greatly reduced. It can cause severely enteritis, and also the Dukan diet is being proved it can carry some risk of curing chronic kidney disease by the research in 2016. So in conclusions, Dukan diet is just a commercial fad diet. It's not approved by science and can be dangerous for our health.